Hello and welcome once again to my English classes. Hope you all are well and studying at home. Students, today we are going to do a short revision of the lesson Lost Spring by Anis Jung and also some important question answers which were left in the last video of Lost Spring. As you all know, the story Lost Spring describes the pitiable condition of the poor children who have been compelled to miss the joy of childhood due to the socio-economic conditions that prevails in this man-made world. These children are denied of the opportunities of schooling and forced into work at such a tender age. The author Anis Jung highlights the problem of child labor in India. The author does so by taking two different episodes. The corrupt officers and officials are in league with rich middlemen who force them to live children like Sahibi Alam and Mukesh. In the first part of the lesson, titled Sometimes I Find a Rupee in the Garbage, here the author comes across a boy named Sahib every morning. She always found him searching for something in a heap of garbage. On asking, he admits he is a rack picker, scrounges the garbage deposits to sustain his living. He and his family are refugees from Dhaka, Bangladesh, and have come to the big city looking for gold. He is unable to study due to the lack of schools in his neighborhood. Garbage is a means of survival for the elders, and for the children, it is something wrapped in wonder. The children come across a coin or two from it. These people have desires and ambitions, but they do not know the way to achieve them. There are quite a few things that are unreachable to them, namely shoes, tennis, and the like. Later, Sahib joins a tea stall where he could earn 800 rupees and all the meals. But finally, he is no longer his own master. Thus, the job has taken away his freedom. Now, students, if we talk about the second part was I want to drive a car. The second part deals with the life of Mukesh, who belongs to the family of bangle makers. Firozabad is best known for its glass blowing industry. Nearly 20,000 children are engaged in this business, and the law that forbids child labor is not known here. The living conditions and the working environment is a woeful tale. Life in dinghy cells and working close to hot and furnaces and make these children blind when they step into adulthood. Weighed down by the debt, they can neither think nor find a way to come out of this trap. The politicians, the middlemen, policemen, bureaucrats with all obstruct their way of progress. The women in the household consider it as their fate and just follow the tradition which many generations have followed. But Mukesh is different from rest of the folk there. He dreams to become a motor mechanic. The garage is far away from his house, but he shall walk. Thus, when we see the lives of these two boys, namely Sahibe Alam and Mukesh, we find many similarities between the both. Like they both have aspirations and desires, like the other children. They suffer from immense poverty and scarcity of food. Thus, they are caught in the web of exploitation, or we can say child labor. Daily, they have to go to physical, mental, and emotional woes. Students, now you can see the important questions on the following slides and make notes on it. Thank you.